team played here tonight?
Lots of ups and downs. Yes, came out hot. Played a really, really solid, really good first period, and I dominated them completely and showed on the scoreboard as well. Then it's hard. I mean, we haven't been put in this position a lot throughout the season, so it's a new sort of feeling for us as well, going into the second and have that lead. And it is hard sometimes because it's so small things that like matters in the end, and you let go maybe 5% or anything like that in the game. Doesn't matter if it's a forecheck or dumps or puck protection, whatever it is, and the team's going to capitalize on that one. And we know they have elite skills up near the top three there, and that's what happened there in the second. Became a little bit too, how should I say it, too tight a little bit, I would say.
The camera zoomed in on you on a save that you made off Mason Lohrei in the second period, the glove save where you dove across. You just big smile on your face behind the mask. Just walk us through that play and the feeling afterwards.
Yeah, so play developed on the right side. He comes in, can't remember who it was, but I basically played him one-on-one. He makes a great pass cross seam, and I don't really see it, but at the same time I'm just trying to get my footing and throw myself in there. And then I see the puck and I can extend my arm to catch it. It happened in the spur of the moment, but I'm happy that I found a way to just throw myself in there and didn't quit on it.
When the puck enters your glove, what's the first thing that crosses your mind?
I was just laughing. Like sometimes I can wonder, how did that happen? Like what happened prior? How did I get here? And you just have to smile and laugh about it because you saved it, and then let it go and focus on the next one, because you don't want to make like a brilliant save like that and then end up having a bad goal right after, just because you're so caught up in the moment of, oh, I'm feeling like a stud now after making that save or something like that. You got to keep yourself toned down a little bit and focus on the next one.
It's 2 home games in a row now where your name's been chanted in the building, and I understand you're in the zone in the moment, but just as those moments come along as the games get more meaningful, what is it all like to take in, be a part of, or in the middle of?
Unusual, I would say. Very, I'm very thankful and quite honest. It's humbling in a sense as well, because whenever they do chant your name, it means that you're working hard and that you're doing the right things, and that's what you want to do. So I don't always hear it. Sometimes like against Detroit, I didn't hear it. I heard it today, and so yeah, it doesn't like give me confidence in this way, because I just try to keep my focus on the ice and not what's going on around in the building or in the Jumbotron and stuff like that. But at least I heard it today.
You almost capped off tonight with a goalie goal. Can you take us through your attempt, what you were seeing there?
Yeah, I thought to myself earlier that would be fun to get one against these guys, obviously, but not gonna force it. There's only so many opportunities you get. The puck ended up coming down, and it was like I felt that I had the time to go out there and shoot it, but then as soon as I got out there, I felt like I think it was Geeky and Sandy that came in from the right side, and shooting it from that left side is hard because you have to shoot around yourself almost and open up, and I didn't want to, go for it full-heartedly. I just try to send it and then hopefully get a good balance, and so when I shot it and I saw it went away, I'm like, yeah, that's not even close. But at least I tried. We'll see if opportunity presents itself for another time. Who knows? You don't get many of those in your career.
Thank you, Linus.
Thank you.
With goals, got to feel pretty good to be able to contribute offensively.
Yeah, I think so. Just getting the puck on net and just seeing it go in the last couple games is nice. But yeah, the boys are playing really well right now, and it's good to get a win.
Just over a 95 mile an hour here tonight. Did you take a little off it? Or?
Came off the boards perfect. I kind of leaned into that pretty good. So yeah, it was a good one.
You guys came out of the gate really strong, 4-1 after the first period. What was working out of the gate for you guys?
I think that our mindset, like we're in such a tight playoff push right now, and these guys are battling for a playoff spot, and I think that we all knew that, and we all needed to play our best tonight. And I thought that we just played a simple game early, got pucks in deep, got some low to highs from the D, and we just got some shots on net, and a couple went in, so it was good to get a couple goals right away, and I think that set us up for the rest of the night.
What did you think of Linus' save?
Oh my God, he's such a stud. He's such a big part of this team, and he wins us a lot of games, and I'm honestly I'm surprised that happened. I see it all the time. So he's awesome guy off the ice, and even a better teammate on the ice. So.
What do you think of his week? I mean, he pulls off the save tonight, and then he makes 48 saves earlier in the week. Like, what does it feel like to see him go through that and be that stud, as you described?
Yeah, I mean, you don't win the Vezina Trophy for no reason. I mean, he's done it all year. You see it in practice every day, the way that he competes. And, he's been such a big part of our team this year. And, hopefully he can keep going.
Shane Pinto has this crazy record when he scores a goal. You're a perfect 4-0 when you've scored a goal, so are you one up on him?
I saw that stat. I don't know. That's kind of a crazy stat, but I don't know. As long as I keep scoring and we keep winning, I'm happy. So, yeah.
How'd this feel?
It was fun. I mean, similar to the Detroit game, Ullmark made some key saves, and it's always nice to beat those guys for sure.
And some family in the stands here. You picked the right time, perhaps, to break out of a little bit of a slump.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. Mom made me some home-cooked meals yesterday, so she's probably going to take all the credit for that.
What was the feeling like just seeing it go in again?
Yeah, really nice. Obviously, whenever you score and contribute to help the team win, it feels great. So it was a fun night. I liked how our line played. We put it behind them and just worked to get it back, and obviously capitalize on a few chances.
You've mentioned at different points when maybe scoring wasn't going your way, you've tried not to worry too much about it. So to see it finally go in and get 2 goals tonight, how does that feel?
Yeah, no, like I said, it's always nice to score, and when you're in a slump, you just got to put your head down and get back to work, and it was a lot better that we were winning recently for sure. So, like I said, just fun to contribute to a win, and it was a big game for us tonight.
What did you think of the Linus Ullmark save?
It was unreal. I had front seat to it, so it was a pretty amazing stop, and he was smiling ear to ear when he got up with the puck in his glove.
What do you think of your team's overall play here tonight, Drake?
Pretty good for the most part. I mean, the last little bit of the second there, they kind of got some momentum. Ullmark made those great saves there, and a little bit in the third. But we were able to just close it out, obviously, and get a win. But going forward, just try to keep it steady throughout the full 60.
Up 4-1 through one period. What was working in the opening frame for you guys?
Yeah, it was good. I thought we came out, had a really good start, a lot of energy. The crowd was awesome again. They were into it. So, just a few big goals there by Pinto's line. We were able to get one on the power play. So, it was a good start and big win.
You haven't heard we want playoff chance in a couple of years, or what does that mean?
Yeah, we haven't heard that in a few years. You're right, and it's exciting. I mean, I said this morning, just got to take it one game at a time. Tonight we came in, focused on these guys, got the job done, and now we're moving on to Toronto. But like you said, it's a really exciting time of the year.
Are you allowing yourself to enjoy it? I mean, you guys have had rough stretches over the years that now you're finally kind of in that place where you wanted to be. Do you allow yourself to enjoy the ride?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, day to day, it's a lot easier coming into the rink when you're having success and winning hockey games. So, it's a lot of fun. We know how tight the standings are right now, and I think we're all enjoying playing in these types of games. So, we're excited for the games to come.
Real good start to it. Power through it.
Yeah, I mean, we had a great start to the game. I mean, when you say anxious moments, there's always going to be moments in the game that the other team's pushing and you've got to defend, and your goalie's got to make a big save, and that's part of a 60-minute hockey game. But love the way we came out and started the game for sure.
So what's it like coaching once you get such a big lead early on? I guess human nature is to take some sort of
Yeah,
lead, so how do you
yeah.
manage things?
We haven't been in a lot of those situations. And we've been playing a lot of emotional hockey. So, as a coach, you're trying to guard against that or talk to your team about it, but it is a little bit of human nature, and it's hard. But I thought also they got we had a lot of heat on them where it could have been 5-1, and they get the tip goal, we score, and again we had some good pressure, and then all of a sudden it's 5-3, and you're in a game, you got to kill a penalty, and but then we got back to our game, defended well after that.
What did you think of Linus's big save?
What?
It was
Yeah.
the one in the second.
Yeah, no, it was a big save for sure. There's a big difference between a 2-goal lead and a 1-goal.
What do you like from your team's ability? You talk about kind of trying to hang on to the lead this season. You've done a really good job of holding on. What do you think your team's doing well in that department?
Yeah, well, I think, we've talked about that part of the game. Probably, again, there was a lot of lessons throughout the course of the year back in November. Probably, just playing with the lead. How do you play? And having an aggressive mindset, but still playing well and checking well. And it really doesn't change from how we play when we're down, to be honest. And we've done a good job of that of late.
Brady Tkachuk didn't play the last 6-7 minutes of the game. Do you have an update on that?
I tweaked his hip a little bit, but I'm expecting him to be all right.
I guess, I think you've scored 4 goals in 6 of your last 7 games. A lot of that has been out of 5-on-5. Like, how have you seen this team improve in that department?
Yeah, there's been a lot of talk about our scoring all year. We've talked about, we haven't finished. We've created a lot more than we've scored, and you hope over time that it starts to go in the net. And, I don't think there's been major change, but the puck's starting to go a little bit.
Brady had said that when he came back, these were 20 Game 7s left. Do you like the way your team, Travis, is handling the approach to playing these games? Because a lot of these guys haven't been through it before.
Yeah, I do. And again, I think it goes back to November when we weren't playing well, and we talked a lot about not looking in the rear view mirror and, worry about today, worry about the present. When you lose or you don't play well, you learn from it and you move on. Sometimes you lose and you have played well, and I think right now that those lessons then are helping us now, where you got to play a game. If you win or lose, you got to reset, and we've got to do it again. It's like playoff hockey right now for a lot of teams in the league, and the ones that can stay consistent with finding their own personal team's game are going to be the ones that get in.
You've done a good job of staying here.
Yeah, even keel, and but even keel doesn't mean you don't bring it when you play, but not taking your foot off the gas, and also not getting down if you lose, and not getting too high if you win.
You go ahead.
What have you seen from the Greg Pinto Amadio line? You're putting them out against the top, matchups, and at the same time of late they've been producing. How have you seen them have that ability to score and defend at the same time?
Well, I think they're finding some chemistry. Very reliable players. We've used a combo of those 3 guys, I think, a lot of the year when Pince has been in to play against top lines, and they're all smart players. They all understand that side of the game, but they can also create as well, which is ultimately what you want out of a matchup line. That not only can they stop the other team, but hopefully score a little bit as well.
Linus had a day off earlier this week, and now tonight, it was a bit of a tweak. Brady was able to rest for part of that third period. What's it been like for you to be able to give some of your best players rest at this point of the year?
Well, I don't really think we've been doing that, to be honest. The Philly game just made sense. Linus had played a lot of games, and we could bring Levy in. And, when you're talking about giving a guy a break the last 6-7 minutes, it's, yeah.
Thank you.